on this episode of The Strange Medicine of Alice Strange. My children are ones who can learn from chaos and thrive in destruction. My children are ivies among daisies, beautiful all the same, but with a higher propensity to adapt. Hello Seekers, I am aliceestreastrange, and today I'm going to be talking about Hekate. I'm going to share some channeled automatic writing that she gave to me and uncover some of the fascinating and surprising insights into who she is, why she chooses who she does, and her lessons. But first, I want to let you know that my comprehensive guide to working with plant spirits called Natural Allies just launched yesterday and it's available to order now. I am also currently offering a free plant connection challenge for anyone who wants to try it. You can click on the link down below and sign up for that. It's not too late. And you'll get an email every day for a week where you can try some of the methods to connecting with plant spirits that comes straight from my guide. And if you'd like to join my Patreon free community where you can get exclusive content and 2 or more free events a week and a chance to connect with me, the link is down below for that as well. Now, let's talk about Hekate. I have been dedicated to Hekate for 5 years now. It will be 5 years in November. She came to me in 2019. I stumbled upon her actually on November 11th, which is just 5 days before her holiday. I had never heard of Hekate before, didn't know who she was, just felt this really big draw. Also, all the classic signs, lots of signs, and I just happened to have the day off of work when I wouldn't normally on her holiday, and it just perfectly aligned. So on her night, November 16th, I went to the crossroads, left an offering, and then dedicated myself to her. Since then, she's helped me heal and find empowerment and do the same for others. Now, there are so many great videos out there on who she is, what she stands for, her mythology, so if you want to learn more about that, go watch those. But I would like to share some channeled automatic writing that I got from her just to add some new information to the conversation. So, my first little piece. Many people talk about when you are chosen by Hekate, she feels like coming home. When you connect with her, it feels like coming home. So when I asked her about this, this is what she had to say. A part of me is in each of you. An energetic seed is planted within you that comes from myself. I spread my seeds far like a drifting dandelion tuft on the wind, and where each one lands, one of my children sprouts. And you are not me. You are fully your own, but carry an essence of me within you. That is why it feels like coming home to me. You are coming home to yourself in a way you have yet to do. Each time you come to me, you find another facet of yourself. The seed of me within you is like a link to the collective of all Hecateans I hold. Anytime you want to connect, follow the thread planted in your heart to find the tapestry of us all you are woven into. I really found that one very beautiful, very just chilling when I channeled that from her and went back and read it. I love that one a lot. Something people talk about a lot is all of the lessons that Hekate teaches. She teaches a lot of them, but one of the biggest is accepting your own darkness, and here's what she had to say about that. For a child of Hekate to shun their darkness brings great disharmony within themselves. Like a tower, crumbling, the bricks of yourself clash in a clamorous disarray of chaos. To hold a jumble of bricks within your heart feels disjointed and disconnected from yourself, which is why Hecateans may seek out others. They want some semblance of order because their internal structure is not more than rubble, and that is why I bring them home. I bring them home to me so they can come home to themselves. Another very interesting piece I channeled from her was something I built off of after having a lot of conversations with other Hecate's children, and that is that you can feel the difference between someone who is chosen by Hekate and someone who works with her or appreciates her. There's kind of a different feel between those who are truly chosen by her. And I asked her why that is. And this is what she had to say. I find beauty in death and in darkness, in the tears that lead to healing. While this sounds brutal to human ears, if you see it from the perspective of the gods, you would see it as clear as dawn. I am not afraid of sorrow because I know the transformation it brings. There are some gods who don't teach in this way, but it is how I teach, and those who are my children best learn in this way. I would not teach this lesson to one who doesn't, and that is where the difference therein lies. My children are ones who can learn from chaos and thrive in destruction. Many work with me who cannot, and I am happy to teach them, but they aren't meant to learn all of my lessons. As you've said, as have others, you can feel one of my children apart from a person I work with. My children are ivies among daisies, beautiful all the same, but with a higher propensity to adapt. That one also really hit me when I went back and read through these, just like, whew, yeah, I don't know. There's not much to add to that. And the last piece of writing I will share is a question I asked her about trauma. Many people, when you ask, like, what's a sign you're working with Hekate? What is a sign Hecate's calls on you? Is they say you are chosen by Hekate if you have trauma, or that's one of the reasons Hekate chooses you. So I asked her if this is true, and this is what she had to say. You are an endless and vast well, holding so much within you. You may get lost within your depths. You must remember your greatness and not get so lost in your depths. To hold such power is a treacherous thing at times. If you can recognize that greatness, you can harness it. But the debilitating facet is that the power is so innate in all, especially my children, that it is hard to see it as power. It seems simply natural, and it is. Which is why I choose the ones I do. You have a depth and a greatness that cannot be denied, and it drives you to the brink of one sort or another. I don't choose you because of the trauma. That pain is all because of the immense power within you. It shows up first in those in your life handing you heartache. This is part of your soul's agreement to take on this life in that way. Then later, the internal struggle is your human self being at odds with the far less limited, godlike self. You have so much power within you that a subconscious part of you fears it, and that is the source of much of your pain, and is why I walk with you, so you can recognize my power and see that it is the same power within you. And those are just 4 of the 10, 11 passages that I channeled from her over the course of a couple weeks. I have so much more to share. If you guys enjoy this, please let me know. If you want to see more of the automatic writing that I've channeled, just comment down below that you want that. Or if you want educational content about Hekate or maybe some of my personal experiences with her, comment down below. I would be happy to talk about her. Kind of obsessed. And if you have any questions about Hekate or working with her or anything like that, put those down in the comments. I will respond to them or even make a whole video about it if it's a good enough question. Remember to check out my free community, my guide to connecting with plant spirits, and my plant spirit connection challenge down below. Until next time, be well, be kind, and may your curiosity for this world and the next never fade.